My true love is a man who would hold me for 10,000 nights in the wild, wild wailing of wind. He's a house neath a soft yellow moon, so blue, blue caravan, won't you carry me down to him soon? Drive away all of these tears. For my true love is a man that I haven't seen in years. He said, go where you have to, for I belong to you until my dying day. So like a fool, blue caravan, I believed him, and I walked away. Oh, he was a beautiful fiction I invented to keep out the cold. But now my blue, blue caravan, I can feel my heart growing old. Oh, my blue, blue caravan, I can feel my heart growing old. Time to use more robots, I think. Time for robots. Robots are fun. I got to spend the evening with my old piano teachers last night, and one of the things that we got to one of the questions that one of them asked me was, do you have favorite songs? And I said, well, you know, they kind of fall in these different camps. Like, there are songs that are really personal to me that nobody else ever seems to ask for. But that, you know, it's fine because it kind of makes it a more kind of personal relationship that I have with the song. Then there are other ones that, you know, I wrote at a certain time in my life, and then it's kind of a little bit kind of awkward to be like, oh yeah, I gotta keep playing that song, even though I kind of moved on from that. Note to self, don't use baby in songs anymore. So that's, you know, there's some of those things. But I still, you know, I'm still in relationship with those songs, and so I still perform them and I habit them, and we have a special kind of bond in that way. And then there are the other ones, I guess, who are kind of the model kids, you know, who get into Harvard early decision and clean up after themselves, and you know, so I try not to play favorites, but there are some where I'm like, oh yeah, you're pretty cool. And I have to admit that when this song first came along, as the kind of notion of of a song, and the fragments of it started to come together, I definitely had this feeling of like, oh yeah, you're going to be pretty cool if I can write you right. And it's been gratifying to see that as that album with the song on it went out into the world, it's gotten picked up by lots of other people. Choral groups have covered it. There have been like instrumental arrangements of like woodwinds or brass. And most recently there is a competitive marching band called the Bluecoats in Ohio that like put it in their program and like took like second place in nationals, and so that was pretty cool. And I don't know if there's an official video of it out there, but there are lots of, camera phone performances of it. It's a really cool program, the whole thing. And it was a real honor to kind of suddenly hear my piece kind of in the middle of it. And so if there are any Bluecoats fans watching tonight, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for learning about this song through them. This is a song called The Hymn of Axiom.